Hey boys, it's HarmNone. Today we're going to be going over the GTA Online San Andreas Mercenaries trailer that Rockstar dropped on us today. We've also got some more information to talk about later that comes from my boy Tez2 on Twitter. Very reputable source for information for GTA, and he's got a little bit of extra insight as to what's going to be coming with this DLC. So anyways, let's go ahead and get started with the trailer here. We have our first scene that we got to talk about here right now. As you guys can see, we have 4 vehicles in this sort of section of the trailer. Now this car here on the left right here, I believe this is the car that we saw the other day that was, I think, pink or purple or maybe blue in the screenshots that Rockstar released onto the newswire. I think this is going to be the Challenger EV in real life. It kind of looks like a stock car though, or maybe a NASCAR in this picture, which I think is kind of odd. It's got like the window netting, and it's also got the open wheel tires on it, so that's kind of strange to me. It's cool to see, but I'm wondering what this is going to entail for the car. I wonder if it's going to be like an open wheel car with an Amani Tech upgrade, or like what the deal is going to be, because you know, we didn't really see it in this sort of a sense with these, you know, open wheel tires and wheels on it before, or these window things. So maybe you can make it into a hot ring circuit car, because it kind of looks like it with these wheels on it. It definitely looks like a hot ring circuit sort of style vehicle. So I guess we'll just have to see, but it definitely looks pretty good. I also have to say, I did notice that it has an exhaust port right here, which is kind of odd. I thought this was going to be an EV car, so maybe this is a whole different vehicle. I'm not really sure. Maybe it's a vehicle that has an engine that you can change to an Amani Tech vehicle and it changes it to electric or something. Not 100% sure, but I think it's cool nonetheless. Then on the right we have the new SUV, which is going to be a Meibatsu. Somebody pointed out to me right here, and I think it's going to be based off of the Mitsubishi Pajero in real life, or Pajero. I'm not 100% sure on that, but that's what people were telling me in the comments the last time I made a video on the update. So that's interesting. It is only a 2-door. It does have a snorkel, which I think is interesting. Yeah, overall looks like a, you know, somewhat decent vehicle. We'll have to see. Maybe this will be a drip feed one. Maybe it'll be a day 1 car. Who knows? Up here we have a Cessna, it looks like, but it's not just any Cessna. It does have some camo on it, so I'm wondering how that is going to tie into things, because obviously we have a Cessna in GTA, but this almost looks like a whole new plane, because of course we do have some camouflage that we can put on it. So that's very interesting. Not 100% sure what's going to be going on with that, but interesting nonetheless. On the left hand side flying here, we have the Buckingham Canada, and you guys will maybe notice that it has some missile pods and maybe machine guns on it. I always thought that this was a helicopter that deserved to have machine guns and missiles on it. It is the fastest helicopter in the game right now, so having missiles and machine guns on it make a lot of sense. I always thought that it looked like one of those US military like reconnaissance helicopters, and I'm very happy to see that it now has the armament to go with its looks. So that's very cool. I cannot wait to upgrade the Buckingham Canada with these new parts and kit it out and everything like that. So of course I will be making a customization and review on all these vehicles when they drop, so stay tuned for that, obviously on June 13th. But that's pretty much it for this screenshot. I don't think any of these characters like clothes or anything are new. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about this this first part of the trailer. Right here, I don't think there's anything special. There's nothing that we're really missing right here. This could maybe be a new plane. It could not. I'm not 100% sure, honestly. I'm not going to speculate on it much further. This is the Avenger. As you guys can see, it's got the machine guns mounted underneath it. It does not have the rocket pods right now, but this is in the hangar. This is the Avenger in the hangar, so that means, you know, obviously we're not going to have it in the facility anymore. In case you guys missed that, you are going to be able to have your Avenger in the hangar, so that is pretty cool. This might be a new livery, it might not. I'm not 100% sure. I'm almost inclined to say that it is, because I don't recognize these sort of white parts to it right here. That seems new to me. I don't know for sure, but yeah. So this is the Avenger in the hangar, so we are going to be getting it in the hangar. So that's pretty cool. And right here we have the logo for the new update. So nothing too crazy there, but that's the new logo for the new update. So that's pretty cool. In this next screenshot, somebody pointed this out on Twitter. I saw this morning. This is the thruster. that otherwise would go in your facility, but it's inside of the Avenger. I'm wondering if this is an upgrade of the thruster or if this is just going to be a new spot to store it other than just in the facility. So this is really cool, honestly. I think this is pretty sick. This character appears to be operating at something that is not original in the Avenger. This seat right here, this seat right here, and the seat behind this character right here are the 3 turrets that are on the Avenger, but I'm not sure what this character is doing within the hold of the Avenger right now. So presumably this is something new within the Avenger, this computer that he is working on right now. And obviously the thruster there, so that is pretty awesome. It's going to be nice to see the thruster again. I feel like the thruster is a really overlooked vehicle in GTA these days, so seeing it in the Avenger is kind of cool. So we'll have to see what that sort of entails, but in this next scene, you can see the Avenger firing at some boats that were added with the Cayo Perico heist, the patrol boat. It's based off of like a Vietnam patrol boat, so that's pretty cool. This Avenger, as you guys can see, has the machine guns and the rocket pods on the bottom of it as well. So yeah, nothing super interesting there, but yeah, this Avenger is definitely like fully kitted out. So yeah, pretty cool. In this scene, we have a dude just at one of the things in the Avenger. Right here, we have a dude in the back of a Rumpo Custom. The Rumpo Custom is obviously making a return to being a mission vehicle of some sort, so that's kind of cool, I guess. Here it is again, fighting some Merryweather Jeeps, so obviously this is going to be pretty Merryweather focused. We also have a P996 laser right here. I believe that's what that is, at least. But you know what? I almost don't think that is one. I think it is, but like it kind of looks weird from this angle. I'm not used to seeing a laser from the bottom, I guess, but I don't think that's a new plane. I think that is a laser. I could be 100% mistaken, but I'm pretty sure that's a laser. So anyways, that's kind of cool. Here we have a character operating the new SMG, I believe that is. So that's the new SMG that's coming into Grand Theft Auto Online that they talked about briefly in the newswire. So that is the yeah, that's the new SMG. This dude's holding an assault shotgun, in case you were wondering what that gun is. So yeah, that's the new SMG right there. And this appears to be a new vehicle, and there's actually 3 of them right there. You guys can see. So I'm not sure what this is going to be. It looks to be sort of trophy truck inspired, but it looks to be one of those like sort of drag racing trophy trucks. I don't know if you guys have seen those in real life, but they're pretty cool. So yeah, another new vehicle confirmed. Very cool. Like to see it for sure. This is an Annihilator Stealth heading towards the aircraft carrier, so I'm not really sure. I guess this is like the stealth infiltration of the aircraft carrier that they also teased on the newswire a few days ago, so that's pretty cool. We have what looks to be the, you know what, actually, this right here is the computer that I was pointing out that the dude is at, and then there's the guy behind him on the gun turret. We saw from a camera angle that was over here. This is the new this is a new computer within the Avenger, and it says Merryweather Security on it. So presumably this is a computer to like hack Merryweather or something like that. Probably not going to be too in depth. It almost looks like one of the screens in the cassette for like doing the heist or something. So maybe this will be some sort of heist. I'm not sure, but yeah, that is very cool. Very interesting as well. Here's another shot of the Avenger dropping bombs, it looks like, and this is the same Avenger that's kitted out that we've seen a few times so far in this trailer. It's dropping some bombs here. You can also see another Kanata with weaponry on it right there, so it wasn't just a fluke or anything like that. It also appears there's a Savage here, so that's kind of cool as well. This appears to be a new plane, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know what plane this would be in GTA. I kind of recognize it, but I feel like I recognize it from real life. I'm pretty sure this is a US military like bomber plane. I could be wrong, but let me know in the comments down below if you guys recognize this plane. But I think this is new to GTA, if I'm not mistaken. It kind of looks like the Volatile, but it's definitely not the Volatile. So yeah, pretty cool. Next up in this screenshot, we have a confirmation that the new plane has VTOL mode, so it is based off the F-35. We pretty much have 100% confirmation of this because you guys can see the the engine of the plane kind of rotate and then start to fly off right here. So the plane looks really sick, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I cannot wait to get my hands on this plane. Here's a little shot of it flying through the canyon. It looks really fast, I gotta say as well. So yeah, pretty cool. We also have a confirmation from Tez that he talks about on Twitter that we're gonna go over in a few minutes here, but it does confirm that the plane has missiles as well as a machine gun. So you guys can see it right here. It says front cannons, missiles, and missiles homing. So it's got, you know, the same armament as the Hydra. Don't know about the autocannon. I have a feeling it's probably not going to be the same as the autocannon on the Hydra. There's also something we've got to talk about with that too a little bit later. So yeah, we'll talk about that in a minute. But yeah, that is it for the trailer. That's everything that that they showed off in the trailer. Obviously coming June 13th. So yeah, that's it for the trailer. Awesome. I think that they gave us a decent amount of information without spoiling too much there. So I like that for sure. All right, so now we are on Tez's Twitter, and Gilly Master has talked about the weaponized Kanata. It is real, so that's pretty cool. Tez also says, based on what we've seen, the launch day content of the new update matches that of the Criminal Enterprises update. Good sized for a launch day. Tez also has some more exciting information about the quality of life improvements and rebalance adjustments that Rockstar talked about a little while ago, a few months ago, towards aerial vehicles. So we can probably assume that that means the Hydra and the lasers cannons are getting nerfed, and maybe even the Savage. Now, we did see a lot of the laser in that trailer, and we did also see the Savage at Martin Madrazo's house, it looked like there. So I would assume that that is kind of alluding to the fact that that those vehicles may be getting a bit of a nerf, or at the very least a rebalance of some sort. We didn't see the Hydra, but I could definitely see the Hydra getting a rebalance with its front cannon for sure. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. Yeah, Tez also tweeted, looks like you can store the thruster inside the Avenger as well as the VTOL on the new jet. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for the San Andreas Mercenaries trailer and everything that we know so far that we got released today. I'm sure more stuff will be coming out about the DLC before it actually drops, and of course I will be covering all of that for you guys. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, spread the word around. We need to drum up some hype for this update. Dislike the video if you didn't enjoy, or if you or whatever, you don't like GTA or something. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, and I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, take care. Peace.